Heard someone say, grow up, stop blaming your parents. You're an adult now and you're still blaming what you're doing on your parents. I hear it. I hear it a lot. And I just wanted to take a minute today to kind of explain how that works. Sometimes people allow the inner child to run their life at whatever age they are now. Say, for instance, the inner child is always with you. And sometimes when you've been traumatized or things have happened to you and you allow yourself or you allow your inner child to run the show, meaning that the things that you've learned as an adult, as an older teenager, that you're not using those things. When something happens and it triggers you, you're running back to the inner child and they're taking over that. So if you have anxiety about seeing a bug, right, and you're like, I'm 10 times bigger than that bug. But your inner child is like, oh, bug, right? And so instead of you running the show at your age now, you're allowing that inner child to run the show. And they're saying, run, run, be scared, be scared. This is why people say, well, it's not your parents' fault. Why are you blaming your parents? You're an adult now. This has nothing to do with the parents per se. This has to do with the inner child inside. Those triggers and traumas and things that the child has gone through. It never learned to process those things, what to do with it, how to process it, how to put it where it goes, and all of that, right? So it's not that they're blaming their parent. What they're doing is allowing their inner child to run that show. How can I work on that, right? How can I work on that inner child meshing, right? One thing is to realize that it's going on. Two things is to start dialogue with that inner child. Try to understand what's going on. If they're scared, why they're scared, if they need something, if they need support. Start taking those, what are their dreams, what are their aspirations. And I speak about it like it's a second or third party, but it's not. Inner child is always with you. You'll be 100 and the inner child is always there. What you have to do is develop new skills and techniques that they didn't have. Coping, defense mechanisms, those things that they did not have. Better ones. That's what you're doing. You're teaching them better skills to use. So when something comes up, it can be the exact same thing. The trauma doesn't arise. What happens is that you take over and you show them, I'm an adult now and I'm able to do this, right? I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not saying somebody else's fault for anything. I'm taking responsibility now for my inner child, what they went through. I'm supporting them. I'm the parent that they felt that they needed at that time. Not that your parents are not good parents. Not that your parents didn't try their best. But at that time, they needed something that your parents just didn't have to give. And so now, as the adult, you're training that inner child. Sounds complicated. It's therapeutic work. Showing your inner child that you care, as an adult, that you care about what they say and what they do and what their aspirations are and what they want to eat and what they don't want to eat and what they want to wear and what they don't want to wear. Showing that inner child that you as the adult now cares about those things will help build your inner child. While you're building your inner child, you're building your adulthood. You're deciding that you matter.